Today we're going to be installing some new pedals on my mountain bike. I have had other videos on this bike. Bought it a few months ago. Really appreciate what Specialized has done. It's a very easy bike to ride in the woods. It's nice having the electric turbo setting to help me up some hills and get me home if I'm beat up after a hard ride. But yeah, these pedals that came with the bike, plastic nibs. My feet have come off the pegs a few times, stability wise. So I did some research, picked up these aluminum pedals from FUNN. They look pretty neat. They have the actual stubs, the little pegs that you have to install yourself, little studs. Screw them all in individually on both sides. So I'm going to install my studs. I'm going to install the pedals on the bike, and then I'll leave a review of what I think of these new pedals. They look pretty trick, all aluminum. They look they're CNC machined. I think they're 6061 aluminum. Nice bearings. So I'm going to attempt to install these, take them for a ride today. You can see some other products here that I've installed on this bike, the rock form for my phone. Of course, the DD bars and a few other products that I've been using. So I'm going to install them and take it for a ride. Thanks for watching. I did notice when assembling these little studs that we have two different styles. Looking at the instructions, you can see that this style with a little end on it goes down into these holes, and then these go straight here. It looks like, looking at the instructions, there's no washers for the stud, but definitely washers for the ones in the bottom, and you can see how it comes through and creates a stud, and then these sit on top. And just a note, I know a lot of people have put these pedals on their bikes before, just to always make sure there's a left and a right, so just pay attention. Just wanted to make that note. Two different size, two different style studs during assembly. And just wanted to add that this kit comes with its own wrench for these studs, which is nice. It's nice that they added that with the kit. And of course they added all the lock washers, and they even added the Allen wrench for the other style. So pretty complete kit. Just another note, you can see that there's actually a lubrication screw. You remove this screw and you can add lubrication to your pedals. It does recommend every 6 months to fully rebuild. So it sounds like if you go onto the site, they probably have rebuild kits. I don't know if they're talking about rebuilding the inside internal bearing or whatever's going on in here, or if it's a rebuild kit for the studs. But these studs are pretty aggressive. You can see them installed on this side and then on this side. I mean, they're definitely aggressive. They're going to hold on to my foot a lot better. But pretty neat design. I'm still assembling. Get them on the bike and get back to your own performance. Thank you. Just another note, I noticed they did give us some extra studs and bolts. So it's in the instructions, but I figured I'd give you a heads up that the studs go on this on the ends, not all the way around. And then you insert the other style with a lock washer in this rack, and then the lower rack down here. So this actual stud that they give you that doesn't require a lock washer is just for the four corners, for these two corners here, four studs. So if you have some extras, it's, I guess they're just being generous. But that's the layout. Just another helpful tip in looking at your bike. You're sitting on it, you got your right side, your left side. The left pedal is left-hand thread. I know most people know this probably, but I'm just giving you a heads up. And these are the pedals that came on my bike, and they take a 15 millimeter wrench, and of course you go the opposite way because it's left hand. So, and you can see the pedal drives right out because it's a left-hand thread. So just a helpful tip when you're sitting on the bike, left side, and when you're on it, your left hand is left hand thread for that pedal. So just to give you a heads up, the new pedals go in with an 8 millimeter Allen wrench. Of course, my old pedals took a 15 millimeter because it's doesn't have the option, I don't think. Yeah, see, it doesn't have the option to use an Allen wrench on the pedals that came with the bike. So you can see now they're installed. And like I said, I used 8 millimeter Allen wrench on the back side. And this was the left-hand thread. So they look pretty trick. Aluminum, nice studs. Just hope I don't come off the bike and catch those studs in the leg. But I do have some gear I do put on just in case, but I don't know if it's gonna take care of my shins. But anyways, they're installed. And now I'm gonna take them out for a ride. Have a great day.